Chai Moran, the life of our master Nanach Nachman Yiman. Shemati b'shmo, I heard in his name, She'amar, that he said, Shekol ha'asogos ha'gvos shumasik, all the great conceptions that he has, Einam chashuv metzl kokach, they are not so important to him. The main thing is when he's able to insert some type of word into this world. Because every word that he speaks in front of the people here in the world, all the worlds, supernal and down here, they're all dependent on these words. One time we stood before him at night, and we spoke to him about many lessons, Torahs, that he revealed in front of us, which by now all of them have been printed. But at that point of time, the books were not printed yet. And I was reminding him, I was mentioning in front of him certain Torahs, lessons. And I was speaking out how great and wondrous and praised his novelty, his teachings were. And so it was with many of his Torahs, his lessons. Because every Torah, every lesson, is a far out, unbelievable novelty, which the soul could go out from the enormity of how sweet and wondrous of the novelty. The Misha Zochalayim Bem Bem is to someone who merits to examine them and to contemplate them properly, in truth. We were discussing this at length. Afterwards, in the next day in the morning, I traveled with him to accompany him on the way. He said, yesterday we lay out our merchandise. Cross. Thank God, it is very, very beautiful merchandise. And it would be good that there would be a person to attend to this store. A good attendant that could put everything in its right place and fold everything properly, all the merchandise very nicely, with its putting every piece at the right angle so that it could be seen properly. Like proper, like choice attendants that fold the merchandise and they leave part of it out, facing out, so that the buyer could see it. That right away you could see how beautiful it is. So that when someone comes to buy some of the merchandise, the attendant could grab it right away, which whatever the buyer needs. And he could open it up very quickly in front of the buyer. And he will show him immediately how beautiful the merchandise and how good it is. And the moral of this parable is understood that we need someone who is very familiar b'chol Torosav, with all his lessons, all his Torah, Shigila, that he revealed, Shiyuchal L'Sadr Kol Torah Yafe Yafe Makatza L'chutz, that he could organize every Torah very nicely, with part of it facing out. Shiyavu Echav Yitzul Iskayev Udabi Mitroso, so that when someone comes and wants to come close and to discuss one of the Torahs, one of the lessons, Yuchal Hoshilo Miyad, so this person will be able to extend it to him right away, Eze Torah Shutarach, any lesson that he needs, Az Kfi Inyano, according to the matter at hand. He called Torah also, because all of his lessons, all of his Torah, him Kol Yuskadu Mo'od Mo'od, they're very great generalizations. Sheyicholim Limso Be'em Mash Tzorach Kol Echad V'echad, that any person, every person can find in them what he needs. Just we need someone who's very familiar with them, that he could extend to every person what they need at that time. And understand the rest of this for yourself. Nanach